Okay, this first little bit I wanted to show you my sunflowers. They're not very big. I don't know what's wrong with them. You see at the bottom, see how they curve and kind of, this one right here on the right is laying on the ground. This one is upright but not very far, and the stems just kind of curled, and they're pretty darn thick, so I don't think it's because they're too thin. But I noticed that they're starting to form a small head. There's this one. Oh yeah, and we're loaded with Japanese beetles. Here's some more. These aren't actually Japanese beetle damage. This is, let me see if I can find some for you, still the earwigs. I almost swore, because they make me so angry. Can you see them on there? They're running away as I move the leaves. But anyway, all this damage, do you see it? It's horrible. Is caused by earwigs that I'm still trying to figure out how to get rid of. Okay, this right here is some of the tomatoes that I got for free. I put them in grow bags. They're looking pretty weak. We'll see how they come back. I'm going to do some compost tea and get them going. But that's a clip of that. This is my sweet potato growing in a bag. Let me back up so you can see it. It's actually in a potato bag, which is pretty cool. But it's doing pretty well. I hope to get some nice sweet potatoes out of it. Here's the outdoor garden. I'll do a clip of it. I want to do a better one probably. We've been trying to lay down new landscape fabric in the rows because fighting with the weeds is no fun. But here's just a quick view of it. Let's see if I can get it in the, well, my shadow's in there, but I can't help that. I'll try to do it this way. The tomatoes. Down here are the squash. This is the squash bed right here that was just absolutely loaded. I mean, loaded with squash bugs. But it seems to have come through it, and I've been trying to keep spraying to keep it going, so. And just like my other stuff, wait, I have to hop the hose here. Excuse me. Just like I always have. These are all really small. Well, those are some cabbages I planted in the middle of the squash plants, because I know the squash plants are going to grow up tall. They're bush type. So I figured they'd shade out the cabbage. I wanted to see how that would work out this year. It's another of my experiments. And then we have this one, another bed, just like that one, of these different patty pan squash. And then in there are cabbage in the middle also. But as you notice, this one's bigger. And then as we go back again, this one's like ginormous. This is huge. So I don't know why they're growing like that, because they're all exactly the same, except for the, of course, the first one was the one that I had the huge problem with the squash bugs in. But it's funny how I go, you know, small, medium, large. I don't know what's up with that, but we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow we'll finish getting all the landscape fabric in and everything. I can start getting the weeds under control in here. I'll back up and see if I can give you a shot of that. Get it all in. Yeah, that's the best I can do right now. That's it. That's the garden. Such as it is. And now it's doing okay, considering the lateness and the rain and the no sun and all that stuff, and the earwigs and the Japanese beetles, which I'm still fighting, but, you know, I won't give up hope. And then, of course, the greenhouse, which is still a work in progress, but it is doing okay. I guess that's it. Thanks.